whether it's Batman trying to maintain composure or the Joker like trying to crack Batman, which is awesome. Like that's amazing. Like when you think about it, and like it's super cool because they're actually making like an animated film of it. That's gonna be rated R, which has never happened for a DC animated property. But anyways,
this is about to be a rated R match. We're gonna be seeing some brutal beatdowns right now.
Yeah,
we're gonna be getting into
which side?
If my money's being placed right, I like my man Sethlon.
That's very true. Sethlon scoring off against Degerix. I don't know if that's how you say your name. I apologize. Would you call it Degerix?
I think I'd go with that too.
What about the good old
Degerix?
Deege? The
Deege. The Deege?
Yeah, I want the Deege.
Okay. We'll let it run.
All right. Anyways, Degerix up against Sethlon. Greninja versus Roy. Obviously, elemental bonuses in favor of Degerix. But all those jokes aside, I think both of these characters are pretty interesting. Whoa. Okay, Degerix knows what he's doing. You're going to be seeing him using a lot of these nairs, especially in neutral. He can get a great amount off of them in general. The big thing I'm looking for, though, is the range battle, because obviously both these characters have these disjoints to them, but who's going to be able to have the advantage from a pure range standpoint?
So it's going to come back into Sethlon's court, right? Because you see Degerix, he's going to have this long-range neutral B, right? But at the same time, you still got to charge it, you still got to release it, right? There's still some punishability to it. The immediate answer, the immediate threat, is still Sethlon, right? Now, what he can do is some shenanigans where off of jabs, off of F smash, off of F tilt, you can either set up positions or you can look for up B setups. He's going to guard the edge here and hold on, and he's going to wait. And those situations as Roy, you want to make sure you have just enough spacing so that you can catch them with either F tilt, down tilt, or neutral B. And neutral B is used more of a counter hit or a hard guess that you're going to do some sort of a get up, and then you can catch that option.
Right now, Sethlon trying to catch the first stock in this match. It's close so far, but we need to notice that Degerix a few percent from max rage, but also the perfect percent to get clipped by that Blazer on the way up. Sethlon, he's holding on to nothing.
He's holding on to air.
Yeah.
He's holding on to a prayer.
He's holding on to that L right now.
But just look at everything kind of coming together for him. He's still going to be able to snap. Let's see, there's the neutral B that I was talking about. Guessing if he can catch the two-framer as he's getting back onto the stage.
I don't think I've seen Degerix Greninja before, but I can already tell he's pretty technical. He knows what to do pretty well when it comes to playing offense and when it comes to what to do after you get hit, right? Seeing the nairs, we're seeing the shadow sneak attempts to get out of those multi-hits, things like that. What I want to know is how he's going to avoid getting hit. Wow, right there!
He loses. That is the
perfect option to cover Sethlon upon his recovery. And that was so good because he forced him to make that early recovery by getting the initial back air.
Two words, Justin. Roy life.
Roy life?
That up B is everything in a nutshell about Roy. Fantastic killing power. Destruction. The flash, the flare. But as soon as you're off stage, you start to fall just a bit short from what you actually need. And that's the big problem with a lot of these characters that have linear recoveries getting back onto the stage. Ike's another one, right? Where it's like, okay, going straight up, here's the elevator, and then I go straight back down. And Mario just laughs at you and go, hey, have you met Flood? And you end up losing stocks pretty easily to that if you're not thinking about it. Roy, very much the same case as you lose to that water box.
You know, Nebs, whenever I was looking at that last match, oh man, wait a minute. Just talk about these combos, this punishment from Degerix. I mean, it wasn't maybe on the level of someone as technical as Gibbous, but still, he is showcasing that he has complete control over this character, which is wonderful to watch. What Sethlon needs to figure out is when Degerix is going to actually be landing with an attack, because Degerix would be mixing up quick shurikens to throw off the timing that Sethlon would have, thus surprising him as to when he would be landing with nairs. And we haven't seen Sethlon being able to catch on to that yet.
Well, both of these guys, dead even. It's the next setup into a confirm that's going to take this point. Because of the glassiness and because of the rage that's in fact in place. There's the nair. It's not going to do it. And from here's the edge guard attempt. Good job with the shuriken. Puts Sethlon on his back. He did not expect that to come out there. Now, There it is. That was a great job with the second hit of the Nair to finish him off. I was going to point out just really quickly, look out for Royce to have these up air strings where he chains them all together in quick succession. In Melee, it's funny. You could catch them with this wet noodle over and over and over again and rack up quick percentage, and people would hope and pray to get to a platform to get a tech roll and avoid the oncoming onslaught.
Degerix right now, it feels like he's looking for the down throw into forward air to close the game out. He tried to go for a down throw into up smash, but Sethlon was able to air dodge away and move in a function where he wasn't able to get punished. Right now, that's what I was talking about, the up smash. It's all about that mix-up. Sethlon again weaving away, gets the F smash, and that is a dominating 2-stock for game 2.
Here's the fun fact, though. Honestly, with Roy, sometimes you don't even need to use F smash. If you look at what F tilt alone can do, sometimes that's more than enough to do the job. In a lot of ways, Roy can feel like Ike. Ike, you feel like when you F smash them, they are split in half and they are gone. They're burned into asunder, right? But with Roy, you can get almost the same effect as the F tilt that you get with Ike, as long as you have that good positioning, right? As long as you can catch them towards that hill. The Dancing Blade series is definitely coming to play and to rack up the percentage.
Of course, but again, it's just these multi-hits, Neptune. Like, he's able to shadow sneak out of them, prevent as much damage from being piled on, preventing that final hit with all the knockback from actually hitting on Degerix. Degerix, he's beckoning a slight lead, and it feels like a lot of it is just primarily from these counter hits.
So I wanted to touch on that, is that at these lower mid percentages, look for things like jab to up smash from Sethlon. Jab is a great tool with this character. Where in previous iterations of Roy, jab is kind of like that mitigation tool where it's like, hey, let me check you. Jab also acts as, yes, it does still do the same function. Yes, it stops people who are jumping in at you. But ultimately, it can be set up and used as a, quote, pseudo-launcher or a setup tool for follow-ups.
Oh, now Sethlon doing a much better job of punishing Degerix. He's not giving him opportunities to land, but Degerix has had a lot of efficiency using the get-up attack from the ledge to get back up onto the stage. Sethlon, such a cerebral player like that, will be taking note. And we might be seeing a punish on this next egg sequence there. Ooh, you saw the spacing at the from the least, right? He was spaced around the attempted quick get-up option from the ledge.
Degerix doing a great job here of trying to approach, trying to find that option. Ooh, he got the jab, but no follow-up afterwards. Sethlon trying to catch him back with that jab. Down tilt? No, dash attack. See, a lot of the times we're used to seeing crouching early, and knowing that this is the tech roll distance, and then trying to use down tilt and that disjoint to deal with people. Even whipping. Both of these guys are looking for that killing joke. Oh, that up throw.
Yeah, that ain't no joke. Lower ceiling on Town and City. Making the most of that KO option. Sethlon, you mentioned that Roy sometimes has these struggles at actually getting the KO. He uses the Nair there, but the reverse hit won't let him take it just yet.
There it is. He's done. Okay, so that's the equivalent of in Street Fighter, when you see someone just straight up doing DP in neutral. That's someone dashing up to you and saying, hey, I want to press a button, or hey, I want to grab you, and you say, nah, bruh, and just take him out with that Shoryuken.
That was a good risk as well, right? Because Sethlon's really good at using that Blazer in a way where he will fall towards the ledge. You're running at him trying to punish, and he's already snapped onto the ledge for safety. Down tilt from Degerix. And again, he's back into the lead. It feels like the percentage game is going much more in his favor. We've seen from game number 1 just how strong and solid this punish game from this Greninja main is.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. Both of these guys have been doing solid punish game, but I think Degerix is definitely something special. He had, in previous stocks, he'd put on, he's fine, he's fine. Man. The timing was a little bit off from Degerix. If he had actually finished his plate, he could have at least set up another situation for Sethlon to be off stage without a jump.
I was about to say, but just delaying the time when he unleashed the down smash could have been the end of the game right there. Degerix, going for the down air option that time. Normally we'll see him use a quick shuriken and then follow with the neutral air, so the slight tempo timing changed it up. That's a big aerial for Sethlon. Degerix forced to recover here. And that time with the mix-up as well, he's trying to implement jumps now to get around Sethlon. Oh, what a punish.
There was no previous turning winners that they had used, so that time was an excellent choice to do so. Misspacing, mistiming on the net. Both of these guys whiffing their attacks. This is a problem. Off-stage game now coming back into play. Degerix trying to get again, do the water box. It's not going to finish him. He had to go the length of the stage. Sethlon holding it together.
Another jump from Degerix. And Sethlon at this kind of a percent is probably so wary of throwing out that Blazer. If he whiffs, there's such a good chance he's going to lose the game. Run off fair, and that's going to be game. That was the first game of this tournament, Nabil. Are you joking?
I'm sweating.
That was down to the wire
I'm
the
sweating.
whole time.
Nasty. God! Already, guys? This is round 1. Shut up. Calm down.
I was ready to like just crack jokes, have a great time.
Yeah. I'm trying to chill my boy.
And we had to go hardcore.
Why y'all going hard in the paint round 1? Shut up. God.
No, but seriously,